Good morning, everybody. It's a Savage Stecker. All right, I got a great video for you guys today. Lately, I have been out searching for vintage or retro style 1 ounce bars, kind of, doing the little challenge that Silverstruck did. And if you guys haven't checked out Silverstruck channel, go check him out. He's got some great content, and his challenge is just a fun challenge, no race or anything like that, to fill a 50 box of guardhouse box full of 1 ounce vintage style bars. And before this little challenge, I really wasn't into like going after 1 ounce bars. They didn't really do anything for me unless they were like Engelhard bars or something like that. But this has brought a whole new light to, these bars. This I got from a friend from Cyclops Stacks, and it's pretty cool. It's got some stuff engraved on it there, an Engelhard bar, and pretty cool little bar, but that's the kind of stuff I would look for. I did not really look for things like this, and I've sold and traded to a good friend of mine in the community a bunch of my 1 ounce retro and vintage bars because I just didn't think much of them. Well, recently I have a new coin shop here in town. It's been around for a couple years, and I ran into one of the guys that owns the place, his brother, at a gas station. We were talking about some metals, and he's like, go check out this shop. And it took me a while to get over there because I was working so much, but I finally made it over there, and let me tell you, it has been the best thing I have ever encountered. These guys are amazing, and I basically got a free tube of Silver Eagles yesterday by doing some sales and trading on some stuff. So first off, this is the shop right here, Central Bay Coin Exchange, and these guys are amazing, and I can't wait to get there. 2 days, I was there 4 times in 2 days, so definitely a fun little shop, and they are legit. They are cool, and I'm going to be there a lot. So recently I made my last video about not getting bored with stacking and doing some things, trading and flipping and just different things to try to keep stacking fun and to not get bored with it. And I was going to go down and trade these Eagles for Buffaloes down at my other coin shop, and that guy's amazing as well, and he takes care of me, and he's a good shop as well. And but I went to this other shop, and I was talking about how the guy takes care of me, and I'm gonna trade these Eagles for Buffaloes because I want a full tube of Buffaloes, gold Buffaloes. And I showed him what I had, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I had a proof 1986 proof American gold Eagle. Had the box, everything. My other coin shop, he ran out of gold, and I wanted a gold coin. I wanted a Buffalo, but all he had was that 1986 proof gold American Eagle in the box, in the capsule, all the stuff with it. And he sold it to me for bullion prices. Well, I showed these guys at the other coin shop what I had, and he said, oh, do you have because I only had it in the capsule. And he said, do you have the government minted package with it? I said, yeah. These have a premium on them. I'll give you $400 over spot. And I do have paperwork showing that right here. And so we buy. Okay, let me hide part of this. It's got my name on it. But so the price was $19.99 was the price of gold. So he gave me $23.99. And then I sold him one of these, a Proof 70 V75 that I had graded myself, that I got off the United States Mint and the whole thing, sent it into PCGS. This is a 69. I ended up getting 4 of those, graded all 4, sold the other 2 70s, had a 69 and another 70 left. So I sold him that for 400, and I figured that's a fair price. And all in all, it cost me like $89 for the coin, plus like the membership was like, I don't know, $100, $150. But I've since I sold those other 2 proofs, have made the money back on that big time. So gave me a fair price for that. And he had told me earlier that day that he picked up a monster box of Eagles and was selling them for $27 an ounce. And I think he was 350 over spot is what he was. And I was like, man, it's a good price. So I came back to my house, searched far and wide. This is the work I had to put in. Opened my safe, which took me like 20 minutes because I forgot the combo, and it's like 10 times this way, 8 times that way, 6 times this way, go on this number, all this crazy stuff. Couldn't find the box, and I found it in another spot where I left it, and everything was intact. Put that coin back in its original capsule, back in that box, and brought it to him. And I got $400 over spot. So I wanted to replace that ounce is what I wanted to do. I'm into stacking gold, so I didn't want to lose an ounce of gold. So my idea was to buy another eagle, and he made a little money there, his premium over spot. And but I was sitting on $300, and then I sold this to him for $400. And I take the price of the coin off that, another $100, right? So now I'm sitting on $600 basically of profit that I made, and I bought these for $548. So I still got some money in my pocket. I got like $100 in my pocket. I had 152 left and change. And then I seen these right here, which were the Omega 1 ounce rounds. And these are really cool, super old. These are vintage. They're like 1970 something. So I picked up a couple of those, even though I got the tone one and a nice, good looking, clean one. And got those for a great price, $25, not bad, out the door. And so now I'm all over it. Like, I am on the kick. My other coin shop, I've been trying to find art bars over there. We did find these. He hasn't gone through his stuff yet, but he has some other ones that he said he's going to have today out. I called him yesterday, and I picked these up because I know these are retro, and they're retro Silvertown bars. And I have one of these books right here, an art bar collector's book. So I'm going all in on this, guys. And I looked these up. Those retro art bars are worth, this tells you how much they're worth. There they are there it is. This one's a spiral, so it's really small. But they're worth about $20 over spot. So they're about a $45 bar for these. I got 4 of them for like $25 a pop from one coin shop. So nice little come up there. But at the new coin shop, they had these. And I bought one, this toned one. And I got it for $25, good price. And then I went back and they had 2 more, and I bought the other 2. So, and these things are also in this book. And I just lost my page. That sucks. There we go. So these are also in this book, and there they are there. And they're $15 to $20 over spot as well. So that's a $45 bar as well. So got some good bars and some good rounds, and basically a free tube of eagles by going to this shop. Now, I know some of you are thinking you didn't get it for free, but I did, because that proof eagle I got for bullion prices back when gold was about $18.80 an ounce. So I paid $19.80. So I made $20 on it plus $400. So I made $420 on that. Then I sold this and made money on that compared out of what I paid. And so all in all, I ended up making about $800 on this deal. I have cash in my pocket. I have some extra rounds, and picked up 22 ounces of silver, basically for free. Now, this is what I'm talking about, making your stack work for you. And so that's what I paid right there for the 1 ounce eagle. I got the eagle back, so I basically just replaced an ounce for an ounce, right? Because I don't really care about proofs. I'm not a proof collector. That's not my thing. I'd rather have just the ounce of gold. So I got the ounce of gold back, $2,099. Charged me a 99 over, right? Or 100 over. Plus $27.37 for the eagles. 547.40. It came out to 26.46.40, and what I had made off of that deal was $27.99. So $2,800, and ended up spending $26.46. And so I walked away. Well, then I bought these two things here, which left exactly $100 in my pocket, and replaced the ounce of gold, and got 22 ounces of silver basically for free. And let me tell you, if you're able to do that, that is a good day. I mean, I was on, like I said, when I first started stacking, I would be humming when I would buy an ounce of gold or a 10-ounce bar or something. I'd just be like, on top of the world, just like jazzed up. And I haven't been that way in a while. I've been, just going through the motions, buying a 10-ounce bar, sticking it in the box, and just, I haven't really been making videos. It's just been kind of boring to me lately. And this kind of thing right here jazzes stacking back up. I made some money. I actually stacked for free and was able to add some vintage to the stack. I think these are more retro. I think these are 1985. I think these are 82s, or maybe these are 85s. Those are 82s. Either way, I got some retro, got some vintage, got some nice stuff added to the stack. And today I'm going to go in and trade a couple of these Eagles for the Buffaloes to add those to the stack. So it's just made it fun, and I'm not coming anything out of pocket. So if you can make your stack work for you, like if you have any coins or stuff that you bought a long time ago, one on an auction or one on maybe even a giveaway or whatever, and maybe they're graded or whatever, and you have an actual coin shop, somebody that deals in coins and bullion, maybe go down and just see. If you don't really care about it, go down and see what they'll pay for it. You don't have to sell it to them, just get an opinion. Because if it's something that you don't really care about and you're not a collector, you're more of a stacker and you want to add more weight, just see what you can get, and maybe you'll come up, because they have a market for it. They have people that buy certain things and they know what will sell. And if they're a legit company and they're like good people, they know what they're going to make on profit. They're going to split that profit with you, and you're going to make a little money. They're going to make a little money, and you're going to be able to add weight basically for free to your stack. Now, I used to do this a lot a couple years ago, but I kind of got out of it because I've been working so much. I just don't have time to be running back and forth to the coin shop or any of that. If I'm lucky, I will get off work. If I get off early or something, I'll be able to rush through traffic, get home, and maybe make it to the coin shop with 10 minutes to spare before they close. Usually he's in a rush. He wants to get out of there, and I don't have time to wheel and deal and talk and see what he likes or get stuff checked out. But right now I'm off work for a while because of the season, and I'm going to make my stack work for me. I'm going to actually go through my stuff and see what I have and see what these guys would like to buy. And I'm all for them making a little money on my stuff, as long as I'm able to make a little bit as well and be able to put it back in my stack. I don't like to go backwards with my stacking. I like to go forward. So I made sure when I sold that coin, I added another ounce back to my stack of gold, and and was able to get these Eagles. Now they got a full monster box over there, 350 over spot, and I had to get me at least a tube at that price, because I haven't paid that price in a while. If I order them online, and they're still coming to the door for a little over $600, just that's the way the online thing works, and taxes and all that stuff. So it works, but it gets expensive. Buying online gets expensive. There's fees and stuff. It says this price, you go on there, but you have to buy 500 of them to get that price. So you end up paying this higher price. But if you live in a state with taxes and all that, by the time you're said and done, you get it to the door, you've already spent 20% over what you thought you were going to spend. So if you can use your local coin shop, use them to the best of your ability, because you will save so much money. Now, I know that not all coin shops are created equal. Some, I hate to say it, but some of them are dirtbags. Some of them are just in it to get as much money out of you as they can. both sides, selling and purchasing, right? And so you gotta just go find the right ones. And if they are legit and if they have good customer base and they know what they can get, you build a relationship with them, they will work with you. And I know some of you out there live in remote areas, you don't have a coin shop for like 2 hours away. I get it, but maybe you can make a day trip of it one day, once a month or 2 or 3 times a year, and just go check it out. Now, I have been saying this for a long time now. There's a couple people on YouTube, and I like to thought of them as my friends before, but they always go against what I say and try to talk trash, but I'm not going to bag them. I'm not going to even say who it is. But I'm a firm believer that we need to support our coin shops, all right, our local coin shops. Not all of them are created equal. Some of them are out to just make money off of you, but that's what their business is. Their business is to make money, right? You wouldn't do this to take a loss. So why would a business do it that has to pay for the building that they're in, to keep the lights on, plus feed themselves and their families as well and get a paycheck, right? So they're in it to make money. It's a business. So with that said, some are good, some are not so good, or some are in the middle, and some you have to build a relationship with before they'll even treat you right. It takes time. I mean, it takes time and patience, perseverance, and you got to meet these people and just kind of work with them, will and deal with them. And eventually, over time, you will either build a relationship or realize that that's not the spot for you. But I'm a firm believer that if we don't keep our coin shops alive and we spend everything online, which are definitely not your friends, because there's no personability in there at all. There's no person-to-person interaction. It's just strictly business, and they are definitely out to get you for the most they can get from you. So I couldn't have willed and dealed like that online and came up with a free tube of Eagles. It would have never happened. Coin shops, they know what they can make off buying coins from you, and if they're a good shop, they'll split that difference with you. And they're not in to squeeze every penny out of you sometimes. Bad ones are not that way. But if we don't utilize our coin shops and they got to close their doors, that is a big resource that we will be losing. And if you collect and stack precious metals or coins and you lose an asset like that, it is devastating to what we do here. What if we only had the online dealers to sell to? They would definitely, if they knew that information, they were the only ones to go to, trust and believe, they would do everything in their power to make every penny off you they could. Because why would they care? You're not building a relationship. It's not person to person, right? I'm not saying all online bullion dealers are bad, but some of them, they're worth millions and they still squeeze every penny out of you. So you got to be careful of that. I know some of you only have the option of shopping online. That's cool, but you'll never have an opportunity to build a relationship with somebody online. You need your local coin shops. If they're good shops, they will work with you. And this shop right here, amazing. And I'll shout them out, and I'm gonna work on it. Hopefully they'll watch this video and see, because I'm gonna work on trying to do a video with them. And I like the guys. I like picking their brains, and they just seem like really good guys. So hopefully we can make some videos. That'd be fantastic, because they are smart and they're good guys. And it's rare that you find a really good coin shop where the people are amazing. And these guys are just that. So I don't know if they have an online store. It'd be great if they did, because I'm sure people would love to reach out to them. But there is an email there. But yeah, good guys. I'm going to go probably back down there and check them out today. And maybe even get some more medals. Who knows? So yeah, I'm doing that challenge. I'm trying to get these 1 ounce vintage and retro style bars, and working on that. That'll be fun. And I did have a couple. These were $25, and they're in great shape. There was like barely any wear on these right here. 2021 Morgans. And they were in the call bin. And so I picked a few of those up as well because I want to finish off this Morgan tube here. And that'll be a fun little challenge to do. And I know for a while there, most call Morgans were $35 and over. So now, if I can get them in this good a shape like this for 25 bucks, I will definitely get back to trying to fill this Morgan BU or just, you know, whatever, just a nice tube of Morgans there. So I'm gonna work on that. And yeah, I got some other stuff. I got some vintage there. They don't put it out in their case. I got some vintage. We got the Crown Mint right here. I was able to pick that up. This one had a little premium on it because these guys know what they're doing. But wasn't too bad. Definitely cheaper than shopping online. So got that as well. And yeah, totally stoked. All right, thank you everybody for coming by. Remember to utilize your coin shops and have fun with your stack, especially if you're low on funds right now. Go through your stuff and see if there's anything you can sell to add a little bit more weight to your stack. Thank you everybody for coming by. It is a Savage Stacker. Remember to hit that bell icon so you get updated on my latest videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Savage Stacker is over and out.